Welcome to the 35th Annual City of Destiny Awards. Tonight, this special celebration honors those community volunteers and organizations whose outstanding contributions help make Tacoma a better place. Hosting our program tonight is Rod Kuhn.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the 2021 City of Destiny Awards. We thank you all for watching and helping us pay tribute to the outstanding volunteers who are doing truly great work in our community. Since 1987, the City of Tacoma has given out more than 300 City of Destiny Awards to honor individuals and teams for their outstanding efforts in our City of Destiny. And since this is the 35th anniversary of the program, I thought it would be fun to go back 35 years and share a few factoids about the year 1987. For starters, the New York Giants beat the Denver Broncos 39-20 in Super Bowl 21. In April '87, a strange cartoon short debuted on the Tracy Ullman TV show. It was called The Simpsons. On May 30th, 1987, the Doobie Brothers put on a concert at the Tacoma Dome. Two of the top movies of the year were Three Men and a Baby and Fatal Attraction. Top TV shows included Cheers and Golden Girls. And Aretha Franklin was the first female artist to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And finally, in the cost of living category, believe it or not, the average monthly rent was $395. The average cost of a new home was $92,000, and a gallon of gasoline cost 89 cents. But now let's get back to the year 2021. Tonight's City of Destiny Awards program is designed to honor and shine a light on individuals and teams who are helping make our City of Destiny a better place to live, work, and raise a family. We will be honoring a total of 13 individuals and teams for their vision, their passion, and their commitment to our community. It's my honor to MC tonight's event, a night that I promise you will be one of celebration and inspiration at a time when I think we could all use a little of both. I also hope that the stories you hear tonight will give you a little more hope and pride in our city and more faith in our city's future. To start out our celebration, I want to introduce you to Tacoma's Poet Laureate, Lydia K. Valentine. Lydia is a playwright and poet, director, editor, and educator. But she says that her proudest accomplishment is being a mom to two creative, intelligent, and caring individuals and activists. Through her writings and projects, Lydia always seeks to amplify the voices of those who are often stifled, ignored, and marginalized. And now, here's Lydia K. Valentine.
Thank you so much for inviting me to be a part of this wonderful evening. I am thrilled to be serving as the Poet Laureate for the City of Tacoma, our beautiful home. At the same time as my appointment, Washington State has appointed a new State Poet Laureate, Ms. Rena Priest. Ms. Priest is of the Lummi Nation, and she is actually the first Indigenous poet to serve in this role. So I wanted to bring some of her words to you today. This poem, Index, it is a call to remind us of the urgency of finding a way to live together sustainably on this earth. Thank you for helping to make a way in your work for us to do just that. The Index. In the beginning, there was darkness, then a bunch of other stuff, and lots of people. Some things were said and loosely interpreted, or maybe things were not communicated clearly. Regardless, there has always been an index. That thing about the meek, how we shall inherit the earth, that was a promise made in a treaty at the dawn of time, agreed upon in primordial darkness, and documented in the spiritual record. The nature of the agreement was thus: the world will seemingly be pushed past capacity. A new planet will be discovered 31 light years away. Space travel will advance rapidly, making the journey feasible. The ice sheets will melt. Things will get ugly. The only way to leave will be to buy a ticket. Tickets will be priced at exactly the amount that can be accrued by abandoning basic humanity. The index will show how you came by your fortune. If you murdered, trafficked, or exploited the vulnerable, stole, embezzled, poisoned, cheated, swindled, or otherwise subdued nature to come by wealth great enough to afford passage to the new earth. If your ancestors did these things and you've done nothing to benefit from their crimes, yet do nothing to atone through returning inherited wealth to the greater good, you shall be granted passage. It was agreed. The meek shall stay, the powerful shall leave, and it all shall start again. The meek shall inherit the earth. And what shall we do with it? But set about putting aside our meekness. Thank you, and congratulations to all those being recognized today.
Thanks, Lydia, for those words of inspiration and reflection. Before we begin, we would like to thank the Hilltop Artists Program at Jason Lee Middle School for making the Blown Glass Awards for each of tonight's recipients. This program was started back in 1994 by Tacoma-born artists Dale Chihuly and Kathy Kapirik. Hilltop Artists serves more than 650 students a year through its programming and continues to provide tuition-free glass instruction to youth who may face significant obstacles to success. Hilltop Artists is dedicated to its mission of using glass art to connect young people from diverse and cultural and economic backgrounds to better futures. Over the years, the program has made huge positive impacts on thousands of young people in our community. And now let's get started with our first award category, Youth Service. Our first awardees are Anjali Shah and Logan Cornwell, and they're receiving this year's award for youth service for their great work at the Point Defiance Zoo and Aquarium. Presenting this 2021 City of Destiny Award is Council Member Catherine Ushka.
Anjali Shah and Logan Cornwell serve as senior guides for the Point Defiance Zoo's Youth Volunteer Program, and both are extremely involved in conservation-based programs throughout the community. Anjali has been volunteering at the zoo since 2016 and has gone through all levels of the Youth Volunteer Program, serving well over 600 hours. She has been a senior guide since her sophomore year in high school and also serves as a zoo interpreter, a group leader of junior guides, a mentor for zoo guides, and was the lead for their art and video programming group. Logan has been a volunteer at the zoo since 2017 and also has logged well over 600 hours with the zoo. In addition to volunteering as a zoo guide, he served 2 years as an assistant supporting the day camp programs. He too has served as an interpreter, has been a Wild Wonder show guide, and a leader for junior guides. Logan also received the 2018 Outstanding Achievement Award for the Youth Volunteer Team. In the last year, Anjali and Logan have done many projects to support the zoo and conservation projects in the community. Both participated in the Orcas Love Rain Gardens work group, and Logan served as lead in the restoration of rain gardens for Tacoma Public Schools. Together, they created a video for the Wildlife Champions program at Arlington Elementary, highlighting 6 local parks, on everything from ocean life on the beach to decomposition in the forest. They also work to keep the zoo's youth volunteers engaged during the pandemic by planning virtual gatherings and safe in-person work parties in the community. Currently, Logan is the lead in planning this year's Youth Ocean Conservation Summit, a virtual event that occurred earlier in June for middle and high school students. In April, Anjali started volunteering with the Hood Canal Salmon Enhancement Group to help monitor juvenile smolt traps for steelhead salmon. As they are both off to college in the fall, they will both be dearly missed. When asked what they would miss most about serving as youth guides, They both cited interacting with zoo guests and hearing the stories of visitors from all over the country. Both said they will take away a passion for animals and conservation, as well as leadership skills. Logan added, "It's more than volunteering. We get to meet new people, give back to our community, and develop as leaders." It's my pleasure to present the 2001 City of Destiny Award for Youth Services to Anjali Shah and Logan Cornwell.
Hello everyone. We'd like to start by saying thank you. It's an honor to be given this award.
We'd also like to thank the City of Tacoma, the Point Defiance Zoo and Aquarium, and our friends and family for all of the support and opportunities given to us.
Logan and I have an immense passion for animals and the environment, and we are so happy to be able to give back to the community. Through our service work, we have gained new memories, leadership skills, and knowledge that have helped us grow.
We look forward to continuing our conservation work after high school. We'd like to thank the City of Tacoma for helping to foster our love for conservation as we continue our journey. Thank you so much for this award. We are honored.
Congratulations to both of you. We thank you for everything you're doing to support the Point Defiance Zoo and Aquarium. And kudos to whoever came up with the name Pod Squad. Our next category is youth leadership, and this year we have 2 recipients in this category. Our first recipient is Dylan O'Catherine. Presenting this 2021 City of Destiny Award is City Council member Lillian Hunter.
First serving on the Mayor's Youth Council and now on the Tacoma Area Commission on Disabilities, Dylan O'Catherine is a passionate advocate for the unvoiced needs of young people with both visible and invisible disabilities in our community. Dylan has been diagnosed with invisible disabilities, making them more sensitive to the lived experiences of others. Currently, Dylan chairs a joint advisory commission between the city and Tacoma Public Schools that is seeking to bring policy changes and awareness to the quiet exclusions that are often suffered by students with learning differences and disabilities. They bring their full vulnerability into these dialogues while giving voice to many youth who may not yet be at the table. As a result of this advocacy, the Commission and the school district are now working together to create resources and training to help teachers, parents, and students understand the unique needs of students with disabilities. As a youth commissioner, Dylan has made a profound impact on the Commission and the direction of its work. These efforts will enhance the autonomy and dignity of students with disabilities and learning differences. It is my honor to present the 2021 City of Destiny Award for Youth Leadership to Dylan O'Catherine.
I'd like to thank the City of Tacoma for recognizing me with the City of Destiny Award for Youth Leadership and a few of the people who have been invaluable to helping me with this work, including Lucas Cimaraldo, who had confidence in my idea, Crystal Monteros and Luke Byram, who have mentored and guided me to lead this team, Carrie Aki and Amanda Scott Thomas, who have lended their time and expertise, and my mom, who taught me to see and bring out the potential in myself and others.
Congratulations, Dylan. Your advocacy for young people with both visible and invisible disabilities is really making a difference in our community. You are truly a great voice for equity and compassion. This year's second recipient of a Youth Leadership Award is Kelsey Monahan-Bergson. Councilmember John Hines will present this 2021 City of Destiny Award.
Cadet Major Kelsey Monahan-Bergson, a member of the Wilson High School Marine Corps JROTC, is a true leader who is passionate about giving back to her fellow students and the community. Through JROTC, as well as independently, Kelsey gives of her time to lead many projects she is passionate about. She is driven by creating opportunities for others and believes everyone should have equal opportunities regardless of systems and stereotypes. During the pandemic, Kelsey started a project which is having a tremendous impact on the community. Originally inspired by a fellow cadet who confided in Kelsey that his family was struggling with food insecurity, she discovered that this was a systemic problem within her fellow student population. When school closed on March 13th of 2020, Kelsey knew that the safety net for many of these students would no longer be there. That's when she decided to open her own food bank for students and families in the Wilson High School area. With her own funds, she purchased a plastic storage shed and placed it by the side of her house. She then stocked it with food and called it Pantry 253. The concept was simple. Take what you need and contribute what you can 24/7. No questions asked, no set hours, no screening like other food banks. Eventually word spread and food and monetary donations increased. The pantry is now self-sustaining, and she knows that she has helped literally hundreds of families. Kelsey's multiple acts of kindness speak volumes about her leadership skills. There is no doubt that Kelsey has already left her mark on the world and will continue to do so. She will be attending the United States Air Force Academy and wants to become an Air Force doctor to continue to help people and serve her country. It is my pleasure to present Kelsey Monahan Bergson with the 2021 City of Destiny Award for Youth Leadership. Thank you and congratulations, Kelsey.
I am humbled to be the recipient of this year's City of Destiny Youth Leadership Award. I'm extremely grateful to have such a strong and genuine support network, and I can never thank everyone enough for the lessons I have learned and abilities that I've developed along the way. I would specifically like to thank my JROTC instructors, Colonel Neely and Major Whitley. Colonel and Major have gone above and beyond standards and have pushed me outside of my comfort zone to help me become the best version of myself. Their guidance and support have helped me reach my full potential to assist me in my future endeavors. I'm confident when I say I have no clue where I would be today without their mentorship. I'm fulfilled with gratitude and for all the opportunities to not only lead but also help others in order for them to blossom. I'm ecstatic to challenge myself and existing inequalities in order to better my community and continually grow. There is so much I've yet to learn, discoveries to be made, and worlds left to explore. My pursuits may be susceptible to change, but there is beauty in learning and growth. No matter the adversity, I will never stop striving to create a better tomorrow for all. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it.
Congratulations, Kelsey. You are proof that we can all do anything we set our mind to. And congrats on your appointment to the U.S. Air Force Academy, where I'm sure you will continue to soar. This year's recipient of the Group Award is the International Longshore and Warehouse Union Local 23, represented by the group's president, Jared Faker. Presenting this 2021 City of Destiny Award is Mayor Victoria Woodards.
The International Longshore and Warehouse Union Local 23 is a force for good in our community. With over 1,100 members, this organization supports numerous causes, both financially and with hands-on projects, each and every year. Current ILWU Local 23 President Jared Faker says, giving back to the community has been in the union's DNA since its inception. Joining this union himself in 2000, he says this group has always recognized that they are lucky to have good jobs and good benefits, and believes it is their responsibility to give back and help the community. In 2020, the ILWU Local 23 broke their record for giving, stepping up to the unique challenges of the past year. Some highlights of their work include giving 3 students from every Pierce County elementary school a $200 gift card to help their family with holiday expenses, a project costing $100,000. And then they raised over $51,000 for their annual toy drive, partnering with 16 community groups to brighten Christmas for nearly 1,000 area children. And then giving $5,000 to Pacific Lutheran University People's Gathering to promote racial inclusion, dialogue, and diversity in the workplace. This is just a small sample of their work. They have also supported Nourish Pierce County, the ILWU Local 23 Annual MS Walk, Alex Lemonade Stand Foundation, the Tacoma Schools Summer 253 Jobs Program, Multicare's Treehouse, the Propeller Club, Nativity House Kitchen, and more. Last but certainly not least, they give tremendous support to St. Leo's Food Connection, donating a standing $1,000 every month and they gave an additional $20,000 gift after the facility was recently vandalized. Local 23 lives up to their motto, an injury to one is an injury to all. The union and all of its members are a gift to our community, and it is my pleasure to present the 2021 City of Destiny Group Award to ILWU Local 23 for all their tremendous work in our community.
Hello. I'd first like to start out by saying thank you to the Mayor of Tacoma, Tacoma City Council, and the Selection Committee for designating the International Longshore and Warehouse Union Local 23 as a City of Destiny Award winner. I accept this award today on behalf of the men and women, union workers, longshore workers at the Port of Tacoma. Our motto is an injury to one is an injury to all. And that can mean a lot of things. It can mean standing up for workers' rights. It can mean standing up and speaking out on social justice issues. Or it can simply mean providing a meal for somebody who's hungry, putting toys under the Christmas tree for children in need, or putting a blanket on somebody who's cold at night. For many years now, the ILWU has sought out organizations that we may help provide those needs. And in 2020, that need was greater than ever. Every dollar that we spent in 2020 was voted on, discussed by the men and women, the rank and file of the union. So the real thanks and credit goes to them for driving our union to do these things. I'd especially like to thank Holly Holscher, Mandy Peterson, Amy James, Kim Baysflug, Melissa Burks, and Megan Mason for all of the work that they have done as well. So again, I'd just like to say I'm incredibly proud of this award, incredibly proud to be a member of the ILWU, a union that feels our social responsibility to our community. So again, thank you very much.
Congratulations to Local 23 and all its members for all you're doing for our community. I work at the Port of Tacoma, and we have a phrase we use to describe the port's strengths. We call it the Tacoma Advantage. And believe me, our longshore workforce is a big part of the Tacoma Advantage. It's now my pleasure to introduce you to the group that is receiving the Creating Tacoma Destinations Award. That group is the Point Defiance Zoo and Aquarium's volunteer horticultural team. First, a quick confession. I've always thought the word horticulture was a bit of a weird one, so I went to the dictionary. I Googled it to find out its origins. The word is derived from two Latin words, hortus for garden and colere, which means to cultivate. So now you know. This award will be accepted by one of the group's volunteers, Caitlin Harris, who I'm sure has known the origin of that word for many, many years. Councilmember Connor McCarthy will present this 2021 City of Destiny Award.
Point Defiance Zoo and Aquarium boasts a botanical collection that has garnered local and national attention. Among the collection are many rare and endangered plants, some of which are specific to the animals and habitats maintained within the zoo's 29 acres. Keeping this botanical collection looking its best takes considerable time, knowledge, and physical effort. This is where our awardee group, the Point Defiance Zoo and Aquarium Volunteer Horticulture Team, comes in. Scott Murdoch, Tony Sioka, Larry Clark, and Caitlin Harris, bravo and thank you. You have come together as a passionate, dedicated team devoted to working alongside the zoo's horticultural staff and maintaining this treasured plant collection for our entire community. You arrive each week enthusiastic and willing to tackle anything needed, no matter the weather. When asked, one of them stated, "It's so worth it. If the zookeepers can get into the zoo, then we'll be there too." And be there they have. Without this amazing team, the zoo certainly would not look the same. Of course, this past year has presented many challenges, and the team was anxious to get back to work even before they were allowed back to the zoo in August. And since then, with full-time staffing reduced, this volunteer team has been instrumental in catching up on maintenance. Collectively, this group can be counted on to notice many of the smallest details around the grounds, from plants exhibiting unhealthy symptoms to weeds needing removal or soil that could benefit from a fresh layer of added mulch. All of this is essential to creating an amazing botanical experience at Point Defiance Zoo and Aquarium. It is my distinguished pleasure to present this 2020 City of Destiny Group Award for creating Tacoma destinations to the Point Defiance Zoo and Aquarium horticulture team. Good job, and thank you.
On behalf of the horticulture team at Point Defiance Zoo and Aquarium, thank you for this award. I personally love volunteering at the zoo because I get to go visit the zoo every week and I get to help beautify the grounds for everyone. We all care about conservation for the animals and some of the plants on grounds, and we want everyone to care about their stories and help save the environment.
Congratulations to your entire team for your dedication in helping maintain the amazing collection of plants at this Tacoma landmark. Your team handles 29 acres, and my wife and I have our hands full just taking care of our front and backyard. Our next category is environmental sustainability, and Danny Patnode is the recipient of this award. Presenting this 2021 City of Destiny Award is Councilmember Catherine Ushka.
Danny Patnode is a proud lifelong resident of Tacoma's East Side. For more than a decade, he's worked both tirelessly and unselfishly, leading the way to keep our parks clean, safe, and well-maintained. It's become his way of giving back to the community he loves. In 2008, Danny was diagnosed with cancer and was given a short time to live. After successfully fighting cancer into remission, Danny discovered that getting outside and working to restore and maintain McKinley Park changed his focus to his life ahead and how he could best contribute to the community he loves and calls home. He has continued that focus for our community for over a decade. Danny easily exceeds 1,200 volunteer hours each year, walking to McKinley Park at least twice a day. He doesn't just pick up trash and clear a little ivy. Rather, he undertakes maintenance of the park, keeping all of the trails accessible from ivy, fallen logs, and other debris, as well as areas impacted by persons experiencing homelessness. His daily presence often finds him helping these very same individuals and connecting them to vital services. He says he's inspired by the many miracle stories that have occurred during his years working in the park with community members. It will come as no surprise that he also leads volunteer groups year-round in sharing the maintenance of the park and the service to our community. As the council member for that area, I can tell you that Danny's been the connector for solving significant issues, fostering the collaboration of Metro Parks, the City of Tacoma, as well as BNSF Railroad, all of whom have jurisdiction in the area, to maintain fencing, clear underbrush, and ensure that the entire area is safe and enjoyable for all of us who visit there. Danny's daily commitment, rain or shine, to help beautify a park is unwavering, and it's truly my honor to present Danny Patnode with the 2021 City of Destiny Award for Environmental Sustainability.
I'd like to say I'm very grateful and very honored to receive such an award. I'd like to thank my peers in the community for all their nominations and letters and all their kind words. I'd like to thank the program, volunteering, and McKinley Park for not only saving my life but changing it. In 2010, I was battling alcohol addiction and physical and mental effects of cancer, and I needed to do something. So one day I decided to go out to the garage and get a pair of gloves and a bucket and went around the neighborhood and picked up trash. And then that led to the gracious ladies at the neighborhood community center, and they supplied me with bags, gloves, and scheduled pickup dates for the piles that I picked up. And I'd like to thank Allison and Keegan, a couple of them from there. And I'd like to thank Richard and Josh from Metro Parks for all the help that they've given me. Anytime I needed something, they always had it and delivered it. I'd like to thank the Chip-In program for all the past and present volunteers in making McKinley Park look the way it is. I'd like to thank Orlando and Glenn from Comprehensive Life Outreach, Homeless Outreach. Anytime I had an issue down in the park, they would come down and have a solution for it. I'd like to thank Catherine from the City Council, all the help that she has given me, all the phone numbers and leads and endless talks on the telephone of how to straighten out a problem. Thank you. I'd like to thank my friends and family for all their support in and out of the park. And I'd like to thank a special thanks out to my mother, Helen Patnode, who volunteered the majority of her life. Just took me a little bit longer to understand the greatness of being able to give oneself to the community to make it a better and safer place. Love you, Mama, and thank you.
Congratulations, Danny, and thank you for your longtime commitment to the parks on the east side of Tacoma. We all greatly admire your passion, your love, and your dedication to our community. The next award category is economic development, which is certainly a key part of our community's health and vitality. Stephanie Hopkins is receiving this year's award for economic development, and presenting this 2021 City of Destiny Award is Councilmember Keith Blocker.
Stephanie Hopkins is a dedicated public servant with a decade-long history of helping people and advocating for the Tacoma community. She is passionate about housing and family security and believes that surrounding a family with support and resources is key to long-term stability. During her career, she's helped hundreds, possibly even thousands, of Tacoma residents to secure permanent and gainful employment. Working 7 years at Tacoma Community House, she revived their community jobs program and helped the agency go from very little referrals to having the most robust community jobs referral and job placement rate in the region. Currently, the Tacoma Housing Authority, Stephanie works in the Family Self-Sufficiency Program as a case manager. With an average caseload of 60 families, she assists residents in navigating employment, housing, child rearing, and more. She's a fierce advocate for her clients and does not hesitate to speak up on their behalf, even when it's outside of her outlined job duties. Stephanie volunteers at Tacoma Community House, is a wishing well advocate, and in her limited spare time has been a foster parent to several children. This led her to adopt her first son when she found out that he was about to have twin sisters just 20 months younger than he was. She adopted them too. Spending her lunch break in the NICU, ensuring they receive skin-to-skin contact. What's special about Stephanie is that she does all of these things truly from the kindness of her heart and because she is deeply committed to the pursuit of equity. She is selfless, truly cares for this community, and goes above and beyond to provide exceptional customer service to everyone in need of support. The world needs more people like her. It is my pleasure to present Stephanie Hopkins with the 2021 City of Destiny Award for Economic Development.
I would like to start by thanking the City of Tacoma and my nominators for this beautiful award. I would like to thank my family, my mom, my sister, my babes, Riker, Luca, and Blaze, my nieces and my nephew for always supporting me in everything that I do, for the multitude of laughs and more than a few tears as we navigate this life together. I would finally like to thank my very good friend and the reason for this award, Latasha Ware. Thank you so much for always supporting me, for pushing me to always strive for more when I feel comfortable, and thank you for just always being the best of the best. When I learned that I was selected as a City of Destiny Award winner in economic development, I'll admit that I was a little bit surprised. It's not often that frontline staff are recognized in these arenas, and I'm very grateful for this award. When I was first hired in the social service field by my first mentor at Tacoma Community House, Jason Scales, he asked me what my long-term career goal was, and I can say with confidence that my response was very lame. I can say that as a longtime employment coach. However, I can also say with confidence that my answer hasn't changed. After years of working in this field, my goal is the same. It is to help people. It's that simple. I've been fortunate to work for two incredible organizations in the city of Tacoma over the last several years, Tacoma Community House and Tacoma Housing Authority. Both of these organizations do incredible work, but it's not the work that they do for the community. It's the staff who work in these organizations who do this incredible work. They're so passionate, they're so smart, they're so motivated and so driven, and their hearts are in the right place. I would like to thank my team members at these organizations, anyone that I've worked with at other organizations in the community over the past several years, and there have been a lot. Community partners, you are incredible. Thank you so much for all of the hard work that you do. I would like to dedicate this award to the frontline staff in nonprofit government agencies. I see you and I feel you, and I really appreciate everything that you guys do. And just thank you.
Congratulations, Stephanie. We thank you for your leadership and dedication in helping improve our community in this important area. Now, it's been said that a singer's talent is complete when they can bring a noisy, crowded bar to a collective hush and get one of the biggest audiences on the planet to a collective standing ovation. Well, Stephanie Ann Johnson is that type of special singer. She has appeared on The Voice and is currently performing with her band, the High Dogs, and she has opened for acts that include Mavis Staples, Cedric Burnside, and Black Joe Lewis. It is now my great pleasure to introduce you to Tacoma's own Stephanie Ann Johnson.
Hey you all, my name is Stephanie Ann Johnson, and I'm gonna get right into it because the music is my favorite thing. Now this is a love song, but it's really about taking care of things and taking care of people, right? When we love ourselves, we feel better, don't we? When we love our schools, our children flourish. When we love our communities, they can come together, yeah? That's what this song is about. It's about friendship. Now you gotta sing too. There's a little singing part, a la 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 section. It goes like this. La, la 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 la, la 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 la. Woo! La 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 la, la 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 la. I came to you with a worry in my mind. I came to you with a devil on my side. I came to you thinking, could you heal me, please? I came to you and you held me off my knees. It's a miracle. I can't believe, see how your love, it works on me. It works on me. I can't believe, see how your love, it works on me. Sing la 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 la. Woo! La 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 la. I came to you like a freight train in the night. I came to you spitting fire and burning bright. I came to you and you saw my flicker flame. I came to you and you called me by my name. It's a miracle. I can't believe, see how your love, it works on me. It works on me. I can't believe, see how your love, it on me, He works on me. I can't believe, see how your love, He works on me. He's a miracle. I can't believe, see how your love, He works on me. He works on me. I can't believe, see how your love, He works on me. He's a miracle. I can't believe, see how your love, He works on me. He works on me. I can't believe, see how your love, He works on me. La, woo! La 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 la. Woo! La 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 la. Woo! La 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 la. Woo! La 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 la. Oh my gosh, I so hope you enjoyed that, and I so hope that you could sing along wherever you are, and that maybe you had somebody to sing with you too, because that's a lot of fun. And I hope that you practice singing wherever you are, because it really is good for you, and it just makes you happier. And that song is really special to me. It's called It Works, because I truly believe in the power of love, and I have felt it work on me, on my body, and I wanted to share that with you, right? This song is really special to me too. It's called I'll Cover You. It was my first crack at like trying to write a protest song, right? And my mom, you know, I get a lot of inspiration from her. She likes that Mr. Rogers, you know, look for the helpers. About feeling empowered to use your power to make your world a little brighter, to make your community a little stronger. Maybe you have a smile for a stranger today. Maybe you picked up trash in your neighborhood today. Maybe you were doing something really beautiful. If you're standing in the pouring rain, trying to reach me, calling out my name, bringing it up just to ease the pain. Let me show you how. 'Cause if I lend a helping hand, one touch can make you understand. This is love, no kind of other scam. Let me show you now. Come on. It's really one love and one life that we're all sharing. We really are. And that's why I sing, and you sing with me. One love, one life, come home, it's all right. I'll cover you. Thank you so much, City of Tacoma Destiny Awards. My name is Stephanie Ann Johnson. I am one of you, and I love you so much. We'll see you next time.
Thank you very much, Stephanie. Wow, Tacoma's got talent and energy. Nice job. This year's recipient for Disability Advocate Professional is Tony Hester. Presenting this 2021 City of Destiny Award is City Council member Christina Walker.
Tony Hester is a true advocate in the deepest sense of the word and is well known in disability advocacy networks. He is a standing member of the Pierce County Accessibility Community Advisory Committee, a commissioner on the Tacoma Area Commission on Disabilities, has sat on the panel for the Washington Student Achievement Council, is joining the board for On the Road Partnership Cafe, and more. Currently, Tony is a program specialist for e-learning at Tacoma Community College, where he is also a student. He is a force for understanding and action in meeting the needs of students with disabilities and has expansive expertise in assessing online tools that are particularly critical for people who are blind, have hearing disabilities, and may have fine motor issues. Tony is the first blind paralegal student at TCC and hopes he is paving the way for those that come after him. Tony has been passionate about this work since his youth. A longtime rap artist, he released his first album in 2007 called Visions of a Blind Man, the title song of which seeks to bring understanding to his life and struggles growing up blind. He says his parents always supported him and never let him quit. Tony believes it is his duty to fight for those who don't have or don't know how to use their voice. His goal is to become an attorney to further work to support this passion. He has a deep generosity of spirit which continually puts him in places where he can serve others through his professional actions and also in his many personal mentoring and volunteer commitments. In 2018, he was awarded with the Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion Leadership Certificate, and he most certainly embodies those principles in every circle of which he is a part. I am honored today to present Tony Hester with the 2021 City of Destiny Award for Disability Advocate Professional. Congratulations, Tony.
Thank you. It is such an honor to accept this award and to receive this award. I am grateful, and it's strange because when I first got the news that I was receiving this award, I was quite surprised. But it feels great to be recognized by my peers for my hard work. And I love doing the work, and I will continue to do the work. I'd like to thank the Tacoma Area Commission on Disability for their nomination and their hard work. I'd like to thank the Pierce County Accessibility Communities Advisory Committee for their hard work. And I am so very grateful to be amongst the recipients here tonight, because we all work hard to fight for people with disabilities, to spread awareness, and to advocate for inclusion. And it is a task that I don't see myself ever giving up on. I will continue to fight. I will continue to do the good work. And I will continue to make sure that those with disabilities are not forgotten in any way, under any circumstance. Again, I am honored, grateful, and blessed. Thank you. Good night.
Congratulations, Tony, and thank you for your work helping make education accessible for everyone. You are a true advocate in the deepest sense of that word. Our next award is the Disability Advocate Volunteer Award. This award is being renamed in honor of Lori Allison, who was an active member of the Tacoma Area Commission on Disabilities. She was also a tireless advocate for people who are blind or who have other disabilities. And the recipient of this year's Lori Allison Award is Tony Caldwell. Presenting this 2021 City of Destiny Award is City Council member Chris Beal.
Tony Caldwell has been a volunteer advocate for people with disabilities for several years. Currently serving as a commissioner for the Tacoma Area Commission on Disabilities, he's led efforts to identify intersections and locations in Tacoma that are inaccessible to people with disabilities, which has led to several enhancements. He also serves on the South End Neighborhood Council and facilitated a partnership with the city to distribute 500 masks to people with disabilities, limited mobility, and to essential workers in the neighborhood. Tony's been serving in many ways for many years. He served 24 years in the United States Air Force and was awarded the Air Force's Angel Award for his efforts volunteering for the Red Cross for over 15 years. He also volunteered for the Special Olympics and was once selected to carry the torch along with others. Tony's wife lives with disabilities of her own, which certainly drives his passion. She and other family share this passion and often work with him on projects. Tony cites his desire to help people in distress and unsung heroes as his inspiration, stating that the joy he receives in his heart is the payoff for the work that he does. This award, previously named the Disability Advocate Volunteer Award, is being permanently renamed the Lori Allison Award in honor of recently passed Tacoma Area Commission on Disabilities Commissioner Lori Allison. Also serving on the Pierce County Association for the Blind, Lori was a woman who fought for the rights of access and dignity for people with disabilities and continued her work until shortly before her death. She is loved and she will be remembered. Like Tony, Lori led by example with passion for helping others. It is my pleasure to present Tony Caldwell with the 2021 City of Destiny Lori Allison Award.
Good afternoon. My name is Tony Caldwell. I am one of 11 commissioners with the Tacoma Area Commission on Disability. I want to give praise to our God for this moment, and I want to give praise for him for receiving our beloved friend Lori into his kingdom. I am both honored and humbled to receive this award, especially because it's in Lori's name. All of us at the commission are very happy and excited about that. I'd like to also give a shout out to the city's public works, especially Gail Hines. She's the ADA coordinator. Throughout COVID-19 and throughout the year, these guys have worked the streets and built sidewalks and made the streets and crossing safe for all of us. And I appreciate their commitment and determination. Thank you, guys. Also, I just want to say that in our particular agency, we advocate for those that are disabled, and we advocate for those who are treated unequally and unjustly. And when it's time to take necessary action, we take the action that we need to take to resolve try to help resolve differences. I want to thank the Allison family and let them know that I would cherish this honor forever. I'd like to give a shout out also to my fierce leaders, Lucas and his staff, and the awesome city council that we have, and the Honorable Mayor Victoria Woodard. Thank you very much for this honor.
Congratulations, Tony. Thank you for being a true force for thoughtful outreach and a community voice advocating for people with disabilities. Our next award category is Equity and Empowerment. This year's recipient for Equity and Empowerment is Dwayne Joseph, and Mayor Victoria Woodard will present this 2021 City of Destiny Award.
Recently retired Tacoma Police Lieutenant Dwayne Joseph has dedicated his life to service. During his over 31-year career, he has volunteered in many capacities, including Paint Tacoma, the Bacon Bowl, Law Enforcement Youth Camp, Toys for Tots, Shop with a Cop, for which he served as president, and is also a former Big Brother and a youth basketball coach. Mr. Joseph served as the first and only Black Union president of Local 6 for 2 terms, totaling 6 years. He led the TPD's hiring unit to a 47% diversity hiring in 2018. assisted human resources in introducing an equity question to the TPD's entry-level and lateral level application process, and attended the African American listening session for the City of Tacoma employees. As a passionate advocate for racial equity, Mr. Joseph represented Tacoma Police in the Bloomberg Group Work Project, the Government Alliance for Racial Equity cohort team, the Project Peace Youth Dialogues, and he also trained in the Equity 101 Facilitator Professional Development Series. Dwayne Joseph believes in fairness and equity for others and for everyone. In his own words, he is proud of doing it the right way when standing up and being vocal wasn't always popular and could have even had negative impacts on his career. He is proud he retired with the respect and appreciation of his colleagues and the entire community. While he will be missed at the Tacoma Police Department, he continues to work in new capacities and is passionate about investing in the lives of young Black men and women, driven by a desire to see a new generation succeed while past barriers to justice and access are dismantled. It is my honor to present Dwayne Joseph with the 2021 City of Destiny Award for Equity and Empowerment.
To Mayor Woodards, Deputy Mayor Blocker, and City Council members, thank you for the special recognition and award for serving the citizens of Tacoma for over 31 years. I accept this award with great humility. As a police officer for over 31 years, I've always felt it's important to give back to the community, to understand the community, and to be part of the community. In doing so, I volunteer for many social programs and also department and citywide programs. Some of these programs consist of Big Brothers Big Sisters of Pierce County, Law Enforcement Youth Camp, Shop with the Cop, Volunteer Basketball Coach, and other programs such as Bloomberg, Equity 101, Project Peace, Youth Outreach, Social Gathering, and being part of the African American History Celebration Month. Again, I accept this award with great humility. I also want to thank Lucas for taking your time and effort to understand that people are different and that we should all get along and love each other. Again, thank you for taking that time and effort to understand my story. I've always stood for fairness and equality. I've always stood against discrimination, racism, and hate. I've never asked for cuts in front of the line. I've never asked for a free handout. All I've asked for is for fairness and equality. Thank you.
Congratulations, Dwayne. We appreciate all your years of service, leadership, and dedication to our community. Our next category is adult leadership. And this year we have 2 winners in that category. Let me give a brief music reference on our first award recipient. If you're a big fan of folk music from the 70s like I am, you might remember a song by Cat Stevens called Peace Train. Well, this next award involves a slight variation on that song title. It's about a man with a vision and a peace bus. And that man is Kwabi Amoa Forson. Presenting this 2021 City of Destiny Award is Councilmember Keith Blocker.
Kwabi Amoa Forson has worked to promote peace on multiple levels within the Tacoma community. Inspired by peace campaigner Brian Hall of London, England, he began campaigning for peace at Wright Park, holding conversations with people about what peace meant to them. He called it the Peace Camp. This inspired him to travel to different parts of the Northwest, California, and eventually parts of Europe over a 2-year span. After finishing the peace campaign, he began a local podcast called the Real Peace Podcast. And then, inspired by a great humanitarian, Abby Nathan, Kwabi decided to buy a bus and use it as a peace vehicle. This is where the Peace Bus was born. At first, the Peace Bus was designed to be a conversation starter, but it has grown into so much more. Kwabi has used the Peace Bus in multiple campaigns throughout the community. He even traveled to the border of Mexico to interview San Diego Border Patrol and in 2019, stopping in major cities along the way to give out socks and blankets to those experiencing homelessness. In the fall of 2019, Bobby took the Peace Bus to schools in the Tacoma area to talk to kids about nonviolence, kindness, compassion, and what it means to show peace. In 2020, after the schools closed, Bobby began delivering breakfast cereal to kids throughout Tacoma. With help from the University of Washington, Tacoma, he served as Santa Claus, delivering presents to over 200 kids throughout our community who answered the question, "What have you done this year to show peace?" What's next? The Peace Bus is soon to embark on its biggest campaign ever, Manifest Humanity, a journey from Tacoma to Washington, D.C., giving out children's books on peace and empowerment along the way. Kwabi is a humanitarian at heart and feels that peace is the ultimate goal for humanity. He embraces this in every aspect of his life and continually strives to create a more peaceful world, and is doing so to educate our community about what peace really means. I am honored to present this 2021 City of Destiny Award for Adult Leadership to Kwabi Amoa Forson.
Over 30,000 people live in poverty in the city of Tacoma. And 1 in 6 children are experiencing hunger right now in the state of Washington. And to expand these statistics a little bit further, 40 million people live under the poverty line in America. Well, I'm honored and I'm privileged and humbled to receive the City of Destiny Award for Adult Leadership. It's truly a blessing. But right now, I want to use this platform and this time to shine light on the things that truly matter, to raise awareness of the inhibitors of peace, these things that have been preventing us from reaching our true potential in the city of Tacoma, in our state of Washington, and our country as a whole. I believe that 2021, this year and the years that follow, must be an era of potential. It must be an era of prioritizing, to think that if we can prioritize peace, then we can work to find the solutions that we so desperately need. Many people think of peace, they think of it something that can't be touched. It's not tangible. It's something we'll never see, and it's just something we'll never even see the glimpse of in our lifetime. But I know that that's a lie. It's simply not true. We have the resources, we have the ability, we have the know-how, and we have the energy in order to work to eradicate the institutions of violence that prevent peace from becoming a reality in our society. You know, I was talking to our U.S. Representative Derek Kilmer the other day, fine gentleman, by the way, and he told me that he works for me, that the politicians, they work for the people. We create the atmosphere for change, and then they follow our lead. So, I'm going to lead. I'm going to lead a new movement embedded in love, peace, and understanding, addressing the issues that have been holding us back for so long. And my hope, the people of Tacoma, you folks, and people around the country will lead along with me. Tacoma, we're the city of destiny, and it's about time that we start fulfilling it. I want to thank my mom, first and foremost, for being such a great advocate and always being behind me in my endeavors for peace and humanitarianism. And I want to thank my brother, vice principal for Washington High School, for always being someone I can talk to and confide in. And I want to thank my friends, might as well be my brothers, John Matthews, Kevin Wolford, Austin Duncan, and Daniel Choi. I love you guys. I want to thank want to give a big shout out to Peter Baccio, Dr. Peter Baccio, and the Evergreen State College Tacoma campus. Man, you guys have helped me out so much. And Dr. Baccio, you saw the potential in me even before I saw it in myself, so thank you for that. I want to thank the folks at Foster's Creative, Chris and Brandon, for always seeing the vision that I have and having it resonate with you and helping me with my recent endeavors for peace. And lastly, I want to thank God for being my strength in time of need and being my guiding compass on the sea of togetherness and life. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Kwabi, and thank you for promoting peace in our community and far beyond in such unique ways. May your Peace Bus log many miles in the years ahead. This year's second recipient for adult leadership is Rosemary Panacanti. Councilmember Robert Toms will present this 2021 City of Destiny Award.
Rosemary Panacanti has a passion for bringing joy to people and bringing our community together. Inspired by light festivals from around the world and light art she brought to Tacoma's Ocean Fest, an event she organizes each year, she thought it might be fun and uplifting for Tacoma to have more than one installation. Rosemary's idea, the Tacoma Light Trail, used light art together with music and poetry to draw people downtown and bring light and joy to our city during a very dark time for all of us. She ran with her idea, attracting over 50 participating artists, art organizations, businesses, and spaces, creating a walking and driving trail around Tacoma's downtown. She encouraged all artists to create art that would uplift our community with values we could all agree upon, such as justice, hope, respect, and peace. The art, which ranged from projection mapping to video, illuminated sculptures, and sheer blast of light, was visible from the street in over 25 locations every night from December 30th, 2020 to January 24th of 2021. An accompanying sound trail paired local music, poetry, and sound with each light location. As Rosemary likes to say, this is a perfect example of how things get done in Tacoma, working together for each other. And she's the perfect example of how things get done, sharing an idea, exciting others, and having the tenacity to make her vision a reality. Even more significant, she managed to bring us all together at a time when we were physically and socially distanced. Along with Tacoma's Ocean Fest, we all sincerely hope that the Tacoma Light Trail continues as a legacy in Tacoma for many years to come. Neither of these projects would have been possible without Rosemary's passion, and I know we are all very grateful for her efforts. I am pleased to present Rosemary Panacanti with the 2021 City of Destiny Award for Adult Leadership. Thank you, Rosemary.
Thank you very much, Councilmember Toms, Mayor Woodards, and the City of Tacoma. I am so honored to be receiving this award, but I'm even more honored and grateful that so many people in our city have joined together around my ideas and helped to make them a reality. Without their generosity and passion, events like the Tacoma Light Trail and Tacoma Ocean Fest could never have happened. Here's what I mean. When I first got the idea of bringing light art to Tacoma, I was able to pay for it with the Tacoma Creates grant. This is a groundbreaking funding initiative that was voted on by our whole city. Then the wonderful people at the Foss Waterway Seaport spent countless hours helping install all those lanterns of salmon and whales. And then other arts groups, businesses, individuals jumped on board, agreeing to create light art, host it in their building, record poetry and music, all for free, and all during the pandemic closure. People lent music stands, they opened up their buildings, they donated website hosting or photography. And then there were all the Tacomans who spread the word on social and traditional media. Together, we brought light into very dark times and reminded ourselves of what we all hold important: justice, peace, hope. And it's the same story with Tacoma Ocean Fest, which has grown from an idea in my mind to a month of ocean celebration, learning and protection through arts and science. And again, it was you, the Tacoma community, that made it happen. Museums, nonprofits, volunteers, sponsors, educators, and our youth. I wish I could name everyone who helped make these two festivals a reality, but I would take up the rest of this whole program. There's just so many. But this award belongs as much to all of you as it does to me. This kind of volunteering brings me so much joy because I discover so many amazing, generous people, and because I can see that the arts can help us heal ourselves, our community, and our planet. See you next year at the festivals.
Congratulations, Rosemary, and thanks for your creativity, passion, and leadership, and for bringing light to our city of destiny when we needed it most. And now it's time for our final award of the evening, the Lifetime Achievement Award. This year's recipient is a man that has been a leader in our city of destiny in many, many ways for many, many years. That man is Bill Barsma. Mayor Victoria Woodards will present this 2021 City of Destiny Award.
There are many champions for Tacoma, but few with the longevity and history of Bill Barsma. Born and raised in Tacoma, a graduate of Stadium High School and the University of Puget Sound, Bill has devoted much of his life to the improvement of our community. Bill's public service in Tacoma began in 1973 when he was first appointed to the Charter Review Committee. As a faculty member at the University of Puget Sound, teaching courses in political science, business management, public administration, and urban studies, Bill brought a new and informed perspective to the committee. It was in 1974 when Bill, working with a group of students at UPS, proposed the 5-district city council system based on one person, one vote, and common communities of interest. Bill would later help lead the way in redistricting of the council districts as chair of that committee in 1981. In 1991, Bill took his involvement even further when he was elected to the Tacoma City Council, where he served for 8 years. Then in 2001, Bill was elected Tacoma's 37th mayor and served 2 terms in that capacity. During his time on the council and as mayor, Bill proposed and led many initiatives to improve Tacoma, including the completion of the Museum of Glass, the Tacoma Art Museum, the restoration of Union Station, the Murray Morgan Bridge and the Seaport Museum, Alber's Mill, and the environmental cleanup of the Foss Waterway and Asargo. He also championed the construction of the largest municipally owned telecommunications system in North America, the CLIC network. Bill has served on numerous boards and committees, including the North End Neighborhood Council, the Pierce County AIDS Foundation, Citizens for a Healthy Bay, Foundation for Tacoma Students, the Chinese Reconciliation Park Foundation, the Stadium Bowl Centennial Committee, the Sister Cities Council, and is a longtime member of both Rotary Club of Tacoma No. 8 and the Tacoma Athletic Commission. Currently, Bill is serving as the president of the Tacoma Historical Society, where he has advocated for several community causes, including efforts to preserve the Elks Temple and Holy Rosary Church. His work has truly made Tacoma a better place, and it is my pleasure to present Bill Barsma with the 2021 City of Destiny Lifetime Achievement Award.
During my 16 years at the dais, serving as a council member and as your mayor, I had occasion to hand out many of these awards, and it was always a very special moment to recognize the recipients. Not for a moment did I think that I would be so honored, and so I want to thank the selection committee and the city for recognizing my service. It's very, very, very important to me, very special indeed. During my 16 years, I had occasion to serve with 4 mayors when I was on the council, 3 city managers, 23 council colleagues, and to work with a terrific city staff, including the people right here at TV Tacoma. During that period of time, some great things happened, some things that we really can celebrate that makes Tacoma the great city that it is. We opened the new Washington State History Museum, the Museum of Glass, the Tacoma Art Museum, the Seaport Museum. We cut a deal to lead to the construction of the LeMay Museum, America's Car Museum. We began to restore and clean up Commencement Bay and to save the Foss Waterway and to work closely with the Cohens and reclaiming the Asarco site to create Point Ruston, the urban village that it is. The University of Washington Tacoma became a 4-year campus during that period of time. The city built the largest municipally owned telecommunications system in North America. We created the Neighborhood Council program that led to us being recognized as an All-America City. We reclaimed and restored the Murray Morgan Bridge. We rebuilt Cheney Stadium to become what I consider to be the finest AAA ballpark in the country. Very special things happened. We even brought the NBA and the Sonics here for a year in the Tacoma Dome. So it was a great 16 years that I had to be a part of the team to create a better and greater Tacoma, to help shape our destiny. So I'm very pleased to be a part of that. Let me just say that currently I'm serving as the president of the board of the Tacoma Historical Society. And hey, listen, I want to bring up kind of an exciting development. In 2023, we will be celebrating the 150th anniversary of this great city being selected as the terminus of the second transcontinental railroad. Yes, indeed, the second transcontinental railroad. So keep tuned, and we'll be sharing some exciting things for the city as we celebrate that great event as a part of this terrific city. Thank you very much. This is a great honor indeed.
Congratulations, Bill. We all thank you for your many years of leadership, passion, and vision that have truly helped shape and improve our City of Destiny. Please join me in congratulating all our 2021 City of Destiny Award recipients. Each of these groups and individuals are doing amazing work every day to help improve our community. I'm confident that you found each of their stories to be inspiring, and I'm also confident that their stories gave you a little more hope and pride in our city and faith in our city's future. We thank all our award winners for the great projects they are doing today that are helping give our City of Destiny a brighter tomorrow. And now, I want to challenge everyone watching this program at home to get up off your chair or sofa, stand up, and give all the City of Destiny Award winners a virtual standing ovation. Don't be shy. Go ahead. You can do it. This entire City of Destiny Awards recognition program would not even be possible without the outstanding work and dedication of the City Events and Recognitions Committee. So I want to take a moment to thank that group of volunteers for serving our community and honoring this year's awardees. I also want to take the time to thank TV Tacoma, Host Event Planning, Tacoma Poet Laureate Lydia K. Valentine, and Stephanie Ann Johnson, our musical guest, for making our City of Destiny Awards program so memorable. Now, this concludes our 35th Annual City of Destiny Awards. To watch it again, you can visit tvtacoma.com for replay times, or visit the City of Tacoma's Facebook or YouTube pages. And next year, I hope to see you all in person at the City of Destiny Awards celebration, wherever that might take place. Thank you for virtually joining us. I hope you have a great evening.
Thank you for watching the City of Destiny Awards. If you're interested in serving your community, consider applying for one of the many volunteer committees, boards, and commissions with the City of Tacoma. For more information and to apply, call 253-591-5178 or visit the webpage at cityoftacoma.org/cbc.